Hey, good evening, everybody. Uh, welcome to the BGE, George Bunning. And this evening, uh, I'm going to talk about Genesis, the book of Genesis. Because I was just basically meditating, relaxing, and then this came to my mind. And because I'm thinking about the spirits of the world and how they're descending upon America. And I'm trying to figure out, because it's not something that I knew or something that I really thought about, but the Spirit of God and how I feel the spirit of the world is telling me that. And I'm ultimately share with you. But then what I know, it told me to read through the book of Genesis. 1 through 25, chapter 1, all the way through verse 25, God speaks of what he's doing and how he made the world and how he created everything. But then when you get to chapter 26, God said, "And let us make man in our own image, after our own likeness." And, we tend to believe that, so God made us look like him, us humans, and how we are upright, like him. But that's not what it was. And this is why I feel like I was told to go read that. What God had done from verse 1 through 25, he created everything in the world. The stars, the sun, the sky, all the animals, all the bugs, all the creepy things, the fish, the fowl. And when he said, "Let us make them after our own image," he was talking to his creation. He was talking to the spirits of his creation. The spirit of the sun, the spirit of the sky, spirit of the stars, the earth, the water, the animals, the bugs, the creepy things, the birds, the fish. When he never mentioned us until he had created those things. And he was speaking on the earth and his creation here. And then he created us after his own image. That image was not a physical image, as we tend to believe. It was after the image of love and of peace and of his creation. It was after the image of the ocean, which was good. It was after the image of the sun, which was good. After the image of the animals, the fish, the fowl, which God found good and righteous. And God loved that. And he loved us. And we were created to be in that image, and we have not done that. But also God tells me too, he overall is pleased with man, with this round of man. He is pleased with us. But he is going to take a more direct action on cleaning up the little problems that we man have yet to do. That spirit of hatred and of violence that we haven't let go of. That's going to be taken care of. And the sad thing is, not only is America one of the top violators of God's law, yes, we are. because we have a lot of people running around this country claiming they're Christian and they love God and they love Jesus. Well, hell, how is that possible? How do you love God and love Jesus when you hate his creation? You hate those people that are gay because you know God does, yeah, sure. That spirit of gayness that we don't like. But you take that out and you hold your own judgment of those people. And you enact whatever violent rhetoric or physical abuse you can on them. You claim you love God and Jesus, but you hate black people for being. And let's not deny it. I mean, sure, slavery was over, but after slavery, every community we tried to build in this country, from Elaine to Rosewood to Tulsa to Jackson, every place that we tried to reestablish and build for ourselves, you burned us out. That's hate. So you could cry Christian all you want. There's no way you could come out of church and bring your kids to a hanging party and think that's God. There's no way that you can protect the church when they are abusing and violating kids. Our president today is being revealed. He is a serial child predator. He is the cabal. He is a major player in the cabal. And sure, there are other people, Democrats, and they are more involved. I mean, allegedly, Jeffrey Epstein was a Mossad asset, which makes him a CIA asset, which makes him an MI6 asset, which means that all these governments knew what he was doing, and they used his child predator mentality to entrap other world leaders. This is sick. This is all going to be exposed. And this is why I say, all that God created in his image, like I said, that's the sky. That's the stars. That's the sun. That's the oceans. They're descending upon America. This is what I'm just being told. I'm just sharing what the spirits is telling me, what I feel from the spirits. And I could be wrong. But this is what I'm feeling, so I'm sharing it. Yes, we will have major hurricanes. Yes, we'll have major tornadoes. There will be floods. Floods are cleansing of water. We're going to be cleansed. There will be earthquakes. There will be volcanic eruptions. There will be economic chaos. And the reason it is because America's had many chances. God has sent Jesus here many times in the form of many people. And we executed them. There's been many people like Martin Luther King, like John Brown, like Abraham Lincoln, like Malcolm X, like Medgar Evers, like Harriet Tubman. Those are angels of God that he sent to change this country, and we just refuse to change. So now, the God and the spirits are going to affect change. It just is what it is. It's not something I know for a fact, but spiritually, oh yeah, no, it's loud and clear. The message is clear. I didn't go back and read Genesis over and over because God wanted me to read to understand. He never mentioned let us make man in our image after our own likeness. He wasn't talking about physical. He was talking about in the image of love and of righteousness of the earth, of the sun, of the stars, of the creepy things, of the animals, of the birds, of the fish. Because when he made those, it was good. And he said, let us make man too. So those spirits, even though we have dominion over them, as you know, as you read on, we got dominion over them. But it doesn't mean that they're unprotected. We don't own them. We just have dominion.